like everybody to tell at least one terrible ex story. I feel like you should go last because you got a laundry list.
I was going to tell the one that directly involved y'all.
No shit. We'll spin back around. We'll let you, because I feel like you're going to have the icing on the cake story. Kelly, you want to go first? You got a plethora.
I do. I'm trying to because you guys have already heard the fight.
The Mike Tyson one? Yeah. Still my favorite story. Hit that nigga with a hook.
So I was dating this guy who my mom actually really liked because he had money. And
that's nice. I apologize.
Yeah. So he worked in a big city that was like an hour and a half away. So he had to come into where I was on the weekends, and that's the only time we hung out. But there was a time where he came down, and it was around Valentine's Day. It wasn't on Valentine's Day. But he came down, and on his phone, there was a bunch of girl pictures. So he was cheating, and
jeez.
I was like, okay, so I only see you once a week, and that's it. So yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, no, that's fucking sad. What? What?
Don't look at me like that.
I'm looking. No, what I want to know what he had to say. I needs to know. This show will pause until you.
Why the fuck he just coming down only once a week? He had to cater to.
But at least you got 2 days.
Schedule.
I give you that though. At least you get 2 days. How many bitches was it? How many different bitches?
At least 3 that I saw. But
so if you number 4, I'm trying to think of the schedule. No lie.
Here's the thing, though. My mom was seriously trying to talk me into staying with him.
Oh, that's crazy as hell.
Yeah, my mom was like, "You need to stay with him. He's so good."
Okay, so I'm gonna tell 2 stories. I'm gonna tell one story of me, but the last story literally happened last night.
That's fucking terrible. I guess I'll shoot it over to you. Go for it. If you got 2, I'll let you go. I gotta let you lock and load.
So last night I was driving Uber, and I picked up this dude. He was under the influence. He was on something. I don't fucking know. But he got a call and then gave me the entire backstory after the call. So he was drunk. That's why I knew that his son graduated from the Air Force. I ain't got shit to do with shit, but he made sure to tell me.
Okay.
He got in the love of his life called. He was like, "Oh man, I'm fucked up." He was probably fucked up because they got into it.
Right.
And he was like, "I have been texting you. I thought I was blocked. Blah blah blah." Oh man, and then she called him. He was flustered and shit. He was like, "I gotta get off the phone. I gotta call you back. I gotta gather myself." So he was like, "Yeah, man, this girl got a lot of money, and she the one. I fucked up. I'm so sad. I'm finna go fuck this bitch, though." And I was like, "What?" Oh, wait. So, overview. He got into it with this one girl.
Right.
She said that she cheated on him, but funny shit. I looked over it because she make a lot of money, type shit.
Right.
And booked the Uber from wherever the fuck he was at to go get his gig back, and then in the midst of it, Shorty called and reconciled. But he was not finna cancel that fucking Uber.
No, first of all, not only did I set up my get back, I already paid for the Uber.
Yeah.
What I'm finna do, get a refund? No, hell no. I'm finna get mine. Look. That nigga said forgive, not forget.
I thought I was driving that nigga home. I was driving that nigga to a bitch house.
Hell yeah. No, I ain't mad at him. I'm kind of not mad at him.
That shit. I just had to try not to laugh because that was the most gangster shit I've personally heard in a long time.
Bitches be crazy, man.
Like, whoa,
That's
what, bro?
wild. I love that,
you
though.
don't understand how, like, head over heels. He told the motherfucker he loved her.
Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker was head over heels in love.
Yeah.
For all of 15 minutes. But on that 16th, oh no, I'm on a mission here.
I still gotta, like, look, the Uber ain't stopped. It ain't like you pulled over. This clock is running. I done paid. I done already paid. It is better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. Yeah. Okay, so.
Blew my ass.
Shit. Like, that's wild as fuck.
That's wild as fuck. And my personal story, it was my ex before I got with the greatest. Hey, baby. Yeah, the motherfucker complained that. Now, remember, we were working. Not only were we working at the same place, but it was on that whole other deal that you told me after I stopped working at that place. So, income wasn't flowing.
Right.
And she would always complain that I never took her anywhere and that how she just loved being by water. So what the fuck did I do? I call in a favor from my friends, get us motherfucking tickets to the shed, and then this bitch is the sole reason that we are not only late, but did not even try to find an alternate route of parking. Like, she chose to drive. Decided to take LSD on a Saturday night.
Lakeshore Drive.
Lakeshore Drive, not
everybody's from Chicago.
Lakeshore Drive, not the drug. And then when I was like, okay, let's try to find parking. Oh no, it's too cold to walk. Bitch. Bitch. It's just, yeah.
Yeah. I apologize. That's fucked up. Because you have not even attempted to go back to an aquarium or a museum since. This bitch done fucked up all Chicago attractions for your ass. You like, fuck the water, fuck a museum, fuck fish. If you had a fish sandwich since, nigga,
yeah.
That's what to say, lady. She fucked up fish for you. God damn. I've got plenty of terrible stories. I've probably told a plethora of them on this show. But my favorite, my all-time favorite, was my ex, who was 3 years older than me. I have not tooted my own horn, but I hated women my own age because they were fucking stupid. So I always dated slightly older. That was probably 3 years older. Was not even the oldest I've dated. But that was also when I was much younger. I ain't dating old bitches. Calm down. She was in college at the time. I was still in high school. I was maybe like junior in high school. She was already well into college. And her whole thing was, she's an idiot. She's an actual idiot.
You have told this story.
I love this story. She's a fucking moron. And I can't stress how stupid she is enough. And this is when I was like, okay, it's not an age thing. I just hate stupid bitches. This bitch was in college, and I had to explain to her that the moon doesn't go down at night. There's a whole solar orbit system that is involved. We're not the center of the universe. The sun doesn't pop up, and then the moon goes. Like, I had to explain this shit to her, and she's in her 20s. Mm-hmm. Beside the point. So I'm just reiterating how stupid this bitch is. So while she's in college, she can't do math to save her fucking life. So I'm doing the math homework. I looked at it as a challenge. Because I'm like, shit, I get a leg up on some of the college-based math that I might be doing. Let me go ahead and see what's to it. So I would log into her shit to do some of her math homework. And I'm logging in, I'm doing all of her shit. Like, I had access to all of her college shit. So later down the line, maybe this is foreshadowing or not, she cheats on me with the fucking Canadian kid. Not saying this is why I have a pure hatred for Canada.
You're in Canada, boy.
But Canada seems to always creep the fuck back up into my stories. But she cheats on me for this Canadian dude and tells me. She tells me and says, deal with it or whatever. Like it's on you what you want to do next. Like I could deal with you saying like it's over between us or whatever. She's just like either like I'm gonna keep seeing him if you want to still see me type shit. And I was like, okay. So I log into her college shit. And I drop every class. Not some classes, not a few classes. Every class, one of them bitches. The day before refund deadline. The day before, this bitch went to class for 2 more months. And had no idea she wasn't getting credit for shit. And the reason why this is my favorite story, I don't know if I told this part on the podcast. I heard from her years later, much further down the line. She is now post-graduation. She is at graduation time. She is just graduating 2 years late. Mostly because I dropped all her classes. Yeah. Boy, oh boy, did I not have the biggest shit-eating grin on my fucking face knowing that I wasted that bitch's money and time. Boy, oh boy. So if you thought this was going to be she's a shitty ass story, no, I was the shitty person in that one. And God damn, did I love that. Ooh, 2 years of your life wasted.
I mean, they say you cannot control how someone responds to your actions.
Mm-hmm. I responded. Check cash. Now, one my thing is, you can only fault me for a semester. How the fuck you graduate 2 years late? That's crazy. So it couldn't all have been me. 2 years late is crazy. And she only came out with a sociology major. Bitch, you are dumb.